Hi, this is Mark Rabin, and welcome to episode 247 of Lean Blog Audio. This is a post from January 22nd, 2018, titled, "What Would You Say You Do Here?" 2018 edition. KaiNexus, value capture, and more. Now, I often get asked a question along the lines of, so what exactly do you do? It's not exactly the same as the classic Office Space scene where the consultants, the two Bobs, ask, what would you say you do here? It's not too far off in spirit. If people know me as a blogger or a podcaster or a social media person, whatever that is, they're often trying to find a polite way to ask, so how do you make money? Because you don't make money from blogging, podcasting, and tweeting, or at least I don't. Most authors don't make much money from books, and that's fine. Sometimes we do things because of intrinsic motivation. They're fun, interesting ways to learn and engage with others. So, that said, I'm not an independently wealthy, lean gadfly. I work a lot. So I worked in traditional full-time jobs my entire career up until 2009. That year, I left Volumetric Services, which was then part of Johnson & Johnson, and I took a role with the Lean Enterprise Institute, working mostly through the organization now known as Catalysis. I remain a faculty member for both organizations, which means I occasionally teach workshops under their banner, as I'll be doing for Catalysis in February, and at the Lean Healthcare Transformation Summit in June, I'll be doing my Better Metrics workshop, as it's titled. You can find links to all of this, by the way, by going to leanblog.org/audio247. In 2010, I started doing some independent consulting work through my own company while still working half-time for Catalysis and LEI. In 2011, I left Catalysis and went full-time on my own, sometimes partnering with or subcontracting with larger consulting groups. In June of 2011, I joined up with the two co-founders of what was then an early-stage startup called KaiNexus, as they were just going to market with their software, and I blogged about that back in 2011. Over the last 6.5 years, the company has grown and my role has evolved. Initially, Dr. Greg Jacobson, one of the co-founders and CEO, and I did our best to basically stumble our way through marketing and selling enterprise software, miraculously finding some early adopter customers and then doing our best to support them. Thankfully, we've been able to hire some amazing, experienced professionals over the years, people who are experts in marketing, sales, and customer support. As Greg often says, he and our other co-founder, Matt, have hired people who are better at their jobs than we could have ever been. Our team is now 15 strong, and including me. We posted a photo in the blog here and on Twitter of the group going to the Toyota plant in San Antonio. So as my role and title has evolved over the years, I've never had a full-time role with KaiNexus. In the past few years, I've basically served as an advisor to the company and to some customers on lean and continuous improvement topics. I also do various things like organize and host webinars and participate in our annual user conference. Most recently, my title has been VP of Improvement and Innovation Services. That sounds like a full-time role, which it is not. I'm not putting in the same full-time work as our other VPs, and for a number of reasons, we've decided just to call me a senior advisor. As I've said for years, my role being part-time doesn't mean I have anything less than full belief in our company, its purpose, our solutions, and our team. I still feel honored to be associated with such a great group. So while I'll still be doing independent professional speaking and consulting as before, I'm very excited to announce a new affiliation with a healthcare consulting group, Value Capture. So I've posted a link to their press release that says, Shingo award-winning author and lean healthcare authority Mark Rabin partners with Value Capture. They're being very kind in what they say in the release. I've long admired their founder and current non-executive chairman, Paul O'Neill, who is the former CEO of Alcoa and former U.S. Treasury Secretary. I posted a link to a podcast that I did with Secretary O'Neill back in 2011. So I'm honored to be affiliated with the Value Capture team and the values and mission that I share with them. Lean leadership is a pathway to improve patient safety and staff safety, along with other benefits. I'm very happy to be reunited, by the way, with two of my former colleagues from my days at Volumetric Services, including one who I get to work with closely with a client on the East Coast. I'm looking forward to the work that we'll be doing as we partner with a client that is truly trying to make a difference in the healthcare realm. So that's the update. Again, if you want to see links to any of the websites or organizations that I've mentioned, you can go to leanblog.org/audio247. Thanks.